Sometimes we get caught up in a debate about what's causing climate change or even whether or not it's real. We know the answers to those questions. The important question is, how do we deal with it?
This is not something that may happen to the next generation. A lot of it is already happening. Our job now is to soften that curve and to make sure it doesn't get any worse than it already is. And that's a huge challenge. And the only way to meet that challenge is to acknowledge it and to spring into action right now by a series of things that are not really that difficult. Frankly, there's no excuse for not doing them.
We have many lines of evidence that show that the climate is changing. We can look at temperature records from around the world and see that global temperature has increased by between 1.5 and 2 degrees Fahrenheit over the last century or so. We see reductions in the amount of sea ice in the Arctic. We see rises in sea level as the ocean takes up heat.
As the climate changes, as it becomes warmer, as precipitation patterns become more violent and more unpredictable, everybody, farmers, bus drivers, inner city residents, suburbanites, everybody is going to be impacted.
We can see big changes in temperature ahead that, for instance, might make the summer climate of New Jersey more like the summer climate of South Carolina or Georgia as we get towards the end of the 21st century.
We're getting more severe storms, we're getting more prolonged droughts, and probably the most impressive thing overall, the biggest impact we're seeing is sea level rise.
Will we continue with fossil fuels as our major source of energy, or will we transition to other sources of energy that will slow the rise in carbon dioxide? That's the key question for thinking about how climate will change in the future.